I am Srishti Mandre. Our topic is fees payment and tracking system. These are my team members. I am going to give introduction and problem statement. Motivation, objective and importance. Motivation. In many educational institutions, fee management is still handled manually. This traditional approach can be inefficient and problematic. Staff members are often required to maintain handwritten or spreadsheet records of each student's payment status, which is both prone to human error. It becomes especially challenging when managing a large number of students across different programs or academic years. The objective is to develop an automated field management system that simplifies and streamlines the entire process. This system will track individual student fee payment in real time, automatically generate invoices, send timely reminders for pending or overdue payments. Importance is implementing such a design brings us several benefits, which includes efficiency, accuracy, timeliness, and transparency. In efficiency, it saves time for administrative staff and ensures faster processing. Accuracy is minimizes human errors that could lead to overchanging and mismanagement. Timeliness reminders ensure that payments are made on time, improving the institution financial planning. Transparency is students and parents can clearly view payment history and dues, promoting trust. Next is the problem statement. Manual fee tracking is error-prone and time-consuming. Institutions relying on manual data entry face frequent mistakes like duplicate entities, incorrect amounts, or misplaced records. Verifying each student payment history becomes laborious during audits and end-of-term. Delayed payments cause financial instability. Need for automated reminders and real-time tracking of dues. Manual reminders like phone calls or paper notices are often inefficient and hard to track. An automated system can send emails or SMS alerts based on due dates. Also, having real-time tracking allows management to quickly assess the financial health of the institution and take necessary action if fees are pending. Next is structure architecture. System design and architecture. In system design, this slide shows the design and working of our student fee payment management system. The system starts with student management where student details are stored. From this, the fee payment module handles payment which leads to invoice generation for billing records. The system also sends automated notification about due or overdue fees and all the modules contribute data to the reports module for the analysis and tracking. This database is normalized, meaning data is stored in separate linked tables to avoid duplication and ensure accuracy. Next slide will be explained by Priyanka.
Now I am explaining about the database schema. Table overview. Student ID, name, class, contact. In payments ID, student ID, amount, data structure. Invoices, invoice ID, student ID, due data, amount and status. In SQL queries, in this table creation, create table student ID int, primary key, name voucher 100, class voucher 20, contact voucher 50. This script describes the structure for storing student details, uses voucher for test field and int for numeric ID. In this primary key, ensure student ID is unique for each student. Next is implementation. In this SQL scripts, this section explains how the system is brought to life using SQL, structured query language. It involves creating tables, inserting sample data, defining relationship. In this creating tables, define the structure of tables, inserting sample data, with populating tables with the example records to test functionality. Next, data insertion. Insert into payment ID, student ID, amount, data and status. Next, we'll explain with Prakushala.
Now I'm going to explain the testing. The slide describes the testing process for the free management system, focusing on verifying its key functionalities. Test cases is invoice generation after enrollment. Object check it the system automatically creates the invoice once a student enrolls. Importance ensures the billing in promote and automatic reducing a manual errors. Next, sending a overdue reminders. Confirm that the system spends the reminders only after the due date passes and also helps maintain a professionalism and timely flow up on late payments. Next one, updating payment status. Make sure that when a payment is made, that status reflects the correctly in the database are critical for maintaining accurate records and avoiding a false overdue notices. Next one, next slide, results and future scope. Uh, Improved free collection and efficiency. Automated tracking and reminders reduce the delays and human errors, ensuring more timely payments, reduce late payments. Reminder system encourage parents, students to pay on time, over, overflowing overdue instances, future scope, integration with payment gateways, examples, PayPal, Stripes, etc. Purpose enables the direct online payments and offering a convenience and speed. Next, mobile app development. For parents, students to view a payment history, receive a reminders and track fees in real time, and AI-based analytics used to maintain a learning to predict a student's likely to default or delay payments can help plan better flow-ups and manage a risk. Next, I'm going to explain the conclusion and reference of our project. Conclusion: the system helps by automating free tacking, reduces the manual work and increasing accuracy, reducing administrative workload. Less human effect is managing payment records and reminders, challenging phase, ensuring data accuracy in payments and student information, and implementing automated reminders reliability. Reference of our project is not specific sources are provided but general categories, book, articles, and websites on database design, financial management system, SQL queries used to manage a database operation. Thank you. Code will be explained by Pratana KM.
Fee record table. This section shows all submitted fee entries. Rows will be dynamically added using JavaScript. Had free entry reads the input values, adds a new row to the table with the generate invoice button, clears the form after submission, and in generate invoice opens a new window showing the invoice, displays a name, ID, amount and data, and includes a print button. And in the backend, in the app.py, Priyanka, open the app.py. This handles the data storage, form submission, and page render. This handles. Sorry. Now I'm going to explain the backend. This handles the data storage, form submission, Air Flask lightweight Python web framework, and loads HTML templates, gets form data, sender user back to a home page after submitting, built-in database system. This next database initialization. This creates a fees table if it does not exist. Fields ID, student name, student IDs, amount paid. Home root, when user opens, it connects to a DB, fetches all the fee records, sends them to a index.html. And form submission route, triggered when user submits the fee form, stores submitted data into fees.db using an insert SQL query, and run the app. Starts Flask in the debug mode. Once if we go to run, Priyanka, run the program. And we start inserting the student name and student ID and amount paid. Next, amount paid. Once we click on the submit button, next the fee, in the fee record section, it will generate Pratna name and student ID and amount paid. And once we click on the generate invoice, it will give the fee payment invoice. Thank you.